So we talked to him. So there's a little pause in the phone, and all of a sudden, George Ralph. I said, who the hell's got two first names? And he's in my store with a suit from some company I've never heard of called Protective Service. So he quickly tells me who he is and lets me know he is, in fact, from Domino's Pizza, and I should get in because he's got something to show me. So I drive, I turn around, I leave the store I'm at, I drive to the store, and I walk in, and here's George standing at the cut table with paperwork, and back then, no computers, and he proceeds to spend about 2 hours with me, walking me through how this manager, who I had trusted and known and had been friends with and had been to his house and he'd been to my house, has been ripping me off, blind, right under my nose. And then he spends another hour with me when we bring the manager in, and he tells me something I never forgot, which is people will steal from you, but when you ask them about it, they'll tell you. And I said, no. So he brings this guy in and he says, you've been doing this, right? He goes, yeah. And we escort the manager out, and all of a sudden I've got a store I need to take care of. And what I want to say about that day was that he not only taught me the importance of safety and security and checking, trusting and verifying, but he also taught me how to be a leader, because I was a little too nice. I was a little too friendly. I wasn't taking great care of my people, and I certainly didn't know much about training. I've run the training department for Domino's Pizza, and it's because that day he taught me how to train. Because I realized I didn't have anybody to take this guy's store, I had to run the darn thing. And I realized how to build a bench, I realized how to lead people, and he always stayed in contact with me as he left my store and helped me through that time. And I just want to say thank you very much, because that was a big moment in my life. So when you think for the family, for Denise and everyone else, who's all those hours he's been gone, it's those little 1 and 2 hour meetings and conversations with young guys like me back then that have helped this company become what it is. George, thank you.
Smitty is classy enough to make sure these are cold.